Hi everyone, my name is Hoy and I'm just working on the presentation for the software development project, and this is the question that we have to focus. Yeah, COMP231 iteration 2 I think, and iteration planning and this one. So for the video part, my role is a designer and also like front-end developer of my group. So what do I have is like I have to get back to the Figma first. So as a designer, I prepare just like a Figma design already for my group. I mean like my team members to work it out. So it needs some time to just like to lower. So what we have is like this is the front end should be look like. It's just like I have to zoom out, yeah. So right now we should have something like this one for iteration 1, and then just get back to the video. Where is it? Oh, here. So I don't have my project in my MacBook, so I remote it to my desktop, and then so yeah, it should be here. Yeah, cause like it's running right now, localhost 3000, and then what we have is like create an account. Let's have a look how does it work. So my name is Hoy, and then Hoy. Just type again. Password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And then see whether it's working. It should be. Let me just duplicate. I haven't decided for the email already used it. Let's have a look whether it's working. Oh, yeah, Hoy is here. Welcome. Cause like I don't have just like updated the UI right here. So we have different users. Those are just my testing account before. So we are in a development of the messenger. But kind of like just like we still in development. So just leave it like there first. Yeah, and then the code should be like here. I think chat containers. And then where is it? It should be right here. I just have to. So our first iteration is it should be just create account and then whether login is successful and then fetch those data. It's just like those are the test user in the contents. And then I just have to show the news. That is static, but it looks good. We will try to develop that part as well. Oh, where's the chat container? A bit slow because I'm remoting it. Or it should be in home. What's that? Account panel should have a news. So we have a log and then header here. That news is just so if I want to get back to news. Oh, it's a bit different key, and then it's so small, the size. Well, it doesn't matter, I will delete it first and then just it is so slow. So just like cause I literally restarted and then what we have for the front end, this is our structure. So server I will leave it to Bastian to explain it. And this is what's the structure. Literally we use a Figma and then generate different component and then we develop inside just like how I allocate different data, how do I manage the state. So I would say we have a interesting design because like the left side is the I forgot what it's called. Should be in home. Yeah, we have an account just like managing and just like fetching those data on the left, and then we have a panel. We will just like having different information on the right side, and uh, we will have news. We will have like different messenger. So let's have a look for the still loading. Cause like the laugh bar, I haven't got time to just like elaborating it, so I'll just leave it later. But I have to make sure that Messenger is working first. But right now it's not yet complete, so yeah, I will come back for the next iteration or just like release plan. Still need time to know the news, so yeah, this is the video. Yeah, that's it. That's my part. And logo, yeah, I think so. So what we have so far is for this. And then thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Bastian Bastias, and my role for this project is software architect. As a software architect, I had to define the architecture of our project. In order to do that, I defined three layers for our project, so front end, backend, and the database. The front end is developed in React.js, the backend in Node.js, and the database is a MongoDB instance on cloud, right? So the idea of this is our developers, including me, we are putting our code into our GitHub repository. From there, we are going to deploy our applications into the render platform in order to get the uh, website and internet available on internet. Uh, Also, I was in charge of develop the backend part. So I defined the server uh, where we can see the routes, uh, the authentication part, the connection with the database. For the database, I define an environment file. So here I define the URL from the database, the port of this instance, and also the socket origin. So that means that we are going to listen from that origin only the messages in our WebSocket. So I define the WebSocket to receive the messaging features. We can see the execution of this in my machine. The current version is not a finished version, but it's that we have in this moment. So first I execute the server side that is working. It's trying to connect to the database. Now it's connected to the database, and I'm going to start the front end. The server part, the backend part is already finished. Maybe we can do some changes in order to polish our project, but it's pretty much the entire project finished for the server side, and uh, also with the connection with the database too. There we go. So this is the front end part. It's compiled successfully. It started in the port 3000. That is, we already defined in our environment file, right? So you can see I am already logging in, so I can chat with this other uh, person that is connected to, and that is pretty much that we already developed. So as I said, I was in charge to define the architecture that is done, also develop the backend part that is already finished too. So that's it for my part.
Hello, I'm Kevin Lamanna, and I'm going to go over some of the test cases for iteration planning. Uh, here's some of the test cases that we've thought of so far. I'm just going to read off a few of them. So I'm going to go by functionality and test case. For the first one, the AI chatbot. So sending a message to the AI chatbot. So the user sends a message to the AI chatbot, and the expected outcome is the user's message appears in the chat. Next, for the AI chatbot, receiving a message from the AI chatbot. So when the user sends a question to the chatbot and waits for the reply, the expected outcome would be the user receives a message from the chatbot. Next, we have quite a few for the chat rooms. So for the chat room moderator, they can mute other users except for the chat room creator. So the test cases, the chat room moderator clicks mute on a specific user who is not the chat room creator in the chat room, and the expected outcome, the user is muted from the chat. Next, the chat room creator adding registered users. The chat room creator attempts to add a user to the chat room, and for the expected outcome, the user is added to the chat room. Next, the chat room creator can set the limit of users in the chat room. So for the test case, the chat room user attempts to set the limit of the chat room, and the expected outcome, the limit is set. No more users can enter or join the chat room. Next, the chat room creator can remove users from the chat room. So the test case is the chat room creator attempts to remove a user from the chat room, and the expected outcome is the user is removed from the chat room. Next, for the chat room, guest users should be able to view the chat rooms. And for a test, a guest user clicks to view a public chat room. And for the expected outcome is the guest user views successfully the chat room. Next, registered user can leave a chat room. So for the test, the registered user clicks to leave the chat room, and the expected result is the registered user successfully leaves the chat room. Okay, I'm going to go over a couple more. For customizing the chat rooms, users should be able to customize the themes or colors. So for the chat room creator, they change the theme to the chat room to dark theme, and the expected outcome is the theme is changed to dark. Next, user messaging, registered users sending messages directly to other users. And we also have registered users receiving messages directly from other users. So the registered user, the test cases are very similar, so I'm kind of going to group them together. The registered user writes a message to another user and clicks send, and the message is successfully sent to the other registered user. And for the other one, the registered user should be able to receive the message. Thank you very much. These were the test cases that we decided.
Hello, Professor. I'm Stefan, and I am the quality assurance of the group. As you can see, we're creating the functionality of the AI chatbot, the chat rooms, and more stuff on the user messaging. But for now, we're looking at how a registered user can create a chat room, invite registered users, customize the chat room, and set registered user to be a chat room moderator and set up a specific topic to discuss within the chat room. So after creating the chat room, you should be able to create the topic and invite other registered users to the chat room. When receiving the invite from the chat room creator, you are giving a prompt to decline or accept. And as a chat room moderator, you should be able to mute and or be able to remove that user off the chat room. This is the Jira that we're creating to validate and verify the tasks that's given to the other members and to myself. And that's it for my recording.